Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Vibes. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting performance cars of the year, the all-new 2026 Chevrolet Corvette. This latest version doesn't just tweak a few things here and there. It takes what made the modern Corvette so revolutionary and pushes it to an entirely new level. From the design and performance to the technology and interior upgrades, Chevrolet has refined every detail to make sure this new Corvette isn't just an evolution, it's a full-blown statement in the world of supercars. Whether you're a lifelong fan or just someone who appreciates raw American performance, this car demands your attention. At first glance, the 2026 Corvette immediately looks aggressive yet sophisticated. The body keeps that low, sculpted mid-engine profile introduced with the previous generation, but with sharper detailing and more premium materials. The large side intakes feed cool air to the powerhouse behind the driver, while the wider rear end gives the car that purposeful stance that screams speed even when it's standing still. Chevrolet has introduced new paint options this year, including Roswell Green Metallic and Blade Silver Metallic, and a new set of standard 19-inch front and 20-inch rear forged aluminum wheels finished in pearl nickel. The aerodynamics have been subtly refined too, improving both high-speed stability and cooling. Everything about the design feels tighter, more modern, and more intentional underneath that bold skin. The Corvette still uses its now iconic mid-engine layout, but with significant powertrain improvements. The lineup covers a range of power levels, from the Stingray all the way up to the monster ZR1X. The Stingray carries the tried-and-true 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8 that delivers around 495 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque, sending all that power to the rear wheels through an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. The 0 to 60 time remains blistering at about 2.9 seconds, putting it squarely in supercar territory despite being the base model. Step up to the Z06 and you get a 5.5-liter flat-plane crank V8 that screams to 8,600 revolutions per minute, producing 670 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. That's the kind of engine note that raises the hairs on your arms every time you rev it. And then there's the ZR1 and the all-new ZR1X, the top of the Corvette food chain. The ZR1 uses a twin-turbocharged version of that same 5.5-liter V8, cranking output to over 1,000 horsepower and 828 pound-feet of torque. If that wasn't wild enough, the ZR1X takes things even further, blending electric motors into the equation to create a hybrid system with over 1,200 horsepower and all-wheel drive. That means a 0 to 60 time that dips below 2 seconds. Performance numbers that put it head-to-head with hypercars costing 3 or 4 times as much. Chevrolet clearly isn't content with competing in the sports car segment anymore. This car is aiming to redefine what's possible in American performance engineering. The interior of the 2026 Corvette is a complete revolution. Chevrolet took feedback from drivers and critics and transformed the cockpit into something that looks and feels genuinely futuristic. The layout now features 3 high-resolution screens, a 14-inch digital gauge cluster, a 12.7-inch center touchscreen, and a smaller 6.6-inch control screen positioned to the left of the steering wheel for quick access functions. Gone are the rows of physical buttons along the center console. Everything now flows more smoothly, with intuitive touch and voice controls that make the cabin cleaner and more driver-focused. The materials have been upgraded too, with new options for leather, carbon fiber, and Alcantara, plus fresh color schemes and customizable ambient lighting. Sitting inside the new Corvette feels like stepping into a high-tech fighter jet more than a traditional sports car from behind the wheel. The driving experience is as intense as you'd imagine. The steering feels razor-sharp, the dual-clutch transmission fires off shifts with lightning precision, and the balance of the mid-engine setup gives you supreme confidence through corners. The new PTM Pro Performance Traction Management mode lets experienced drivers push the limits on track days, dialing back the electronic assists for maximum control. The USA and ZR1X models with their hybrid systems add instant electric torque to the mix, giving you neck-snapping acceleration and extra grip when you need it. Despite the insane performance, the Corvette still manages to be usable for everyday driving. The ride quality, visibility, and infotainment features all make it a car you could actually live with, not just admire from a distance. Chevrolet has also focused on efficiency and reliability. While fuel economy obviously isn't the selling point here, the hybrid-assisted models like the USA and ZR1X do offer better mileage and smoother, low-speed performance than traditional V8-only models. For long drives, the cabin insulation has been improved to reduce noise, and the new infotainment software integrates seamlessly with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even built-in Google apps for navigation and voice control. Every part of the driving experience, from city cruising to full-blown track sessions, has been refined to make the Corvette feel both thrilling and polished. Of course, all this performance doesn't come cheap, but compared to European rivals, the Corvette remains a serious value proposition. The 2026 Stingray starts around $70,000, while the Z06 pushes into six figures, and the Z01 and ZR1X will undoubtedly climb into the supercar range. But for what you're getting, an exotic design, a mid-engine layout, advanced tech, and truly world-class performance, it's hard to find anything that matches it for the price. That's been part of the Corvette's appeal since the beginning. It's the attainable dream car, a machine that delivers Ferrari-level thrills without the Ferrari-level price tag. Driving the 2026 Corvette is an experience that stays with you. The moment you hit the start button and the V8 roars to life behind your head, you know you're in something special. The car feels alive, mechanical, yet refined in ways previous Corvettes never quite achieved. On the road, every input feels precise, every corner a thrill, every acceleration a reminder of why people fall in love with cars in the first place. It's a machine built for those who crave speed, but also for those who appreciate craftsmanship and engineering. As with any supercar, there are practical considerations. The cost of maintenance, insurance, and those massive performance tires will add up quickly. But for true enthusiasts, that's all part of the territory. The Corvette isn't just another car, it's a passion project from Chevrolet. One that proves American engineering can stand toe-to-toe with the best from Europe and Japan. The 2026 version cements that even further, blending traditional V8 power with cutting-edge hybrid tech and next-generation design. At the end of the day, the new Corvette represents something bigger than just a new model year. It's the evolution of an icon, a car that refuses to stay in its lane, always pushing boundaries and setting new benchmarks. From the base Stingray to the mind-bending ZR1X, every version brings something to the table. It's fast, it's beautiful, and it's more advanced than ever before. The Corvette has officially entered the future, and it's doing it with a roar that the world won't soon forget. So if you're a car lover, buckle up, because the 2026 Corvette isn't just the next chapter in an American legend, it's a full-blown revolution on wheels. Thanks for watching Car Vibes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which Corvette you'd take home, the Stingray, the Z06, or the insane ZR1X. See you in the next video.